Amal in India writes, I have watched all your videos on your channel till date, and I really appreciate the knowledge you share. You know, thank you. I'm blown away when there's like 2,000 videos that I've produced over the last 7-something years. I can't even imagine watching that many versions of me. But thank you. That's greatly appreciated. Do-it-yourself audio is my newest hobby. Fun. And I'm about to build my first floor-standing tower speaker. My question is, most speakers have crossover circuits inside their cabinets. Is there any chance that the components of the crossover might get damaged in the long run due to air and sound wave pressure inside of these cabinets? Can these alter the characteristics of sound coming from the speaker drivers at all? I see that a very few speakers have separate boxes for crossovers outside their cabinets. Are there any actual benefits for this type of design? Well, a couple of questions in there. First off, no, don't worry about it. The sound pressure inside of your cabinet is never going to hurt anything in there. In the crossover, I mean, you've got capacitors, inductors, and resistors, and you got wire, right? And none of those things are ever going to get damaged, no matter how loud it plays. Okay, that said, the second part of the question was, is there any sonic damage possible? And there the answer is yes, absolutely. We do our best in our speakers, the Aspen speakers, to make sure that our crossovers, as best we can, are as far away from as much pressure as we can get them. So like in the Aspen FR30s, they're in the top cabinet where you've got, you know, the mid-range and the tweeter, try and keep it out of the woofer if we can. But in a number of our speakers, there's just no choice. You have a pressurized cabinet because we use sealed boxes, and you're going to have pressure, and that is going to somewhat change the sound. And would it be better in an external cabinet? Absolutely. Yep. How much? Well, not a whole lot, but discernible enough that you could hear it. So as a do-it-yourself guy, heck yeah, put it outside. Why? I mean, why wouldn't you? We don't do it because while there's 100 things we could do, we could make our speakers out of cement and they would probably sound better. But it wouldn't be all that practical. We could, so what was somebody had come up with, oh gosh, we were laughing, you know, we'll sell you a speaker box that's just a form, and you get it home, and then you get a sack of Ready-Crete, you make your own cement speakers that never leave. That would be a hell of a sturdy box, and that would probably sound great. Might piss off the wife, but hey, you know, whatever. No, there was a guy a long time ago that made water speakers, and he sold you this chassis, the speaker enclosure. It was like a giant aquarium sort of thing. And the drivers were hooked into, I don't remember the name of that. And the idea was that you brought these home, you got yourself a hose, you fill the walls and make this heavy enclosure for the speakers. I think he even had lights in there or something, I don't remember. And then if you ever want to move the speakers, you drain the speakers. And there's all kinds of great ideas, like clever ideas. But as a company, you know, we have to be practical, and engineering is all about practical compromises. What are we willing to give up? What are we willing to get? And you know, you do the best you can, and we make some pretty spectacular sounding stuff, and I'm sure you will as well. But anyway, I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but yeah. If you can afford the time and the energy to put external crossovers, go for it. Absolutely. All right. Have fun.